And that's why the country's gonna go down the crap hole.
And action.
Welcome back to another week at the Anti-Woke Agenda News. Today, we are going to be discussing woke restaurants. This is one of the many plagues that is taking over the United States today. One of them is Cafe Gratitude. It's this vegan affirmation restaurant. They think there's a magic in saying, I am this, I am that. That is just simply satanic and should never be practiced. Today we hired YouTubers Jacob and Lucas. Nonetheless, let's watch them try this horrible woke satanic restaurant. I've never had Cafe Gratitude, but I was excited because we're getting paid $250 each for this.
Yeah, some news network swooped into Jacob's DMs, and we don't usually do paid reviews, but I hope you guys are on board with this. I actually have been to Cafe Gratitude at least a decade ago, and from what I remember, I hated it. I remember thinking this is so vegan and gross because back then I was just a little fast food boy. But now being 29, cultured and worldly, I feel like my views might have changed. My taste, my palate might have elevated.
You have mentioned this restaurant so many times saying, oh my gosh, if you want to eat the most vegan stuff, go to this restaurant. It's disgusting. We went on a Sunday afternoon and it was pretty busy, but we were able to sit down outside.
Yeah, literally every single table inside said reserved. And I was thinking, okay, they're trying to be bougie. But then later I went to the bathroom, every table was booked. They were actually reserved.
This menu is legit. Everything on it says, I am before it. And there's even one that's in Spanish. Yo soy mucho. I did 4 years of Spanish and I think this means I am a lot. I can be a lot. I am a lot.
And I'm not afraid to admit I am a lot.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna take away my shine, then unfortunately you're not gonna be allowed in my world.
We're on the Anti-Woke News Network, but me personally, I thought it was fun that they have this menu.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I love affirmations. Like my TikTok For You page is always people saying, if you talk to yourself through the mirror, like you'll enter a new dimension. Like I'm all into this stuff, you know?
I just like them, and whether they do like a smidge or they do a lot, I just like lifting myself up.
I mean,
out of the trench that I'm in every morning from my nightmares. No, I'm just joking.
The way you talk to yourself does matter. Like obviously if you start your day saying, I'm a fucking idiot, I'm so stupid, blah, 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 but you say, I am loved and I am alive and I am beautiful. Like obviously it's gonna be better, you know?
Yeah.
If you actually mean it. That's the key. Anyway, I have a whole course on affirmations, link below.
When the waiter came up, she informed us that this place is organic and plant-based.
And vegan.
Well, doesn't plant-based just mean vegan? Did she say vegan
She
or
did
plant-based?
say, she said both. I swear she said vegan and plant-based.
Okay.
She didn't really just cover it all. Maybe it's plant-based because maybe there's some sort of leather involved.
I did read online, I don't know if they still do this, but there's certain things on the menu that have honey. So maybe if something has honey in it, that's plant-based, not vegan. Can I get the I am cozy? Can we get I am sharing? Because we're gonna be sharing them.
I will be sharing that I am sharing. Also, I'm just gonna get water. I am water.
I also am water.
Fun fact, 80% of our body is water.
The waitress took a swing by, handed me the I am cozy, and she actually said, I am cozy.
Oh no, she said you are cozy. So that's the beautiful thing. You say I am cozy, and then they reaffirm it by saying you are cozy. So it's a double affirmation.
Very beautiful. This tea was very strong. I think it was like a cayenne tea.
Turmeric.
Turmeric. If you really want to get teed up, this place has some strong teas.
No, that was good though. Like I loved how like when you taste it, you're like, oh my God.
Because my sinuses were kind of getting clogged, so then the turmeric kind of unclogged the sinuses.
Turmeric is also very good for anxiety.
Yeah, and I had a lot of anxiety that day. I actually do feel cozy. Affirmations are real.
The power of spoken word.
I am the bathroom. I am peeing.
ordered the I am sharing, which was some beautiful nachos. And right away when this came to the table, I knew that me 10 years ago, I was a whole different person. Like, this food looks great to me now. So I don't know what happened. Like, I'm a Cafe Gratitude person now. Jacob, I am sharing. Have some. They're not just for me.
Okay. It's very deep, the stuff of sharing. We were Googling it and it said Cafe Gratitude changed their menu in like 2011, but you said you went in 2012, so like it is kind of this thing where it's like your palate did change a lot.
Needless to say, it slapped.
Basically, we scoffed down those nachos, and for all these anti-woke people watching, these woke restaurants know what they're doing.
I know, like if I actually knew how to make something this good, I would go as far to say I would prefer this over a cheese version. Like whatever they did was so good that you don't even need sour cream and all that. Basically, all you'd have that would be non-vegan would be sour cream and cheese, right? On nachos?
Yeah,
and like
maybe
meat.
beef.
But like you don't even need that.
Take it, Lucas. Thank you for sharing.
Aww. I am sharing. Do you want it?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I am enthusiastic.
I am blessed. I actually don't know if I am blessed. Our entrees came and I felt blessed. And it's kind of funny because my meal was called I am blessed, but I did feel blessed.
Yeah, we should all feel blessed to even have access to food. So I'm glad you felt blessed.
You can talk about yours now.
I did feel very enthusiastic when I got my I am enthusiastic chicken mushroom burger. Yeah, going back to what we've already said a million times, I thought this place was literally, like I said, a dirt place. And like I said, my friend even reaffirmed me by saying she ordered something that just has sticks on a plate. But now we're getting fried chicken? Like I just have to know if they changed the menu or if I just have a person have evolved.
I don't know, I was just confused also because I've heard Lucas say so many times, we have to go to Cafe Gratitude. It's like the most gross adult vegan place. Then that's why I was excited to go on this date because I was like, I actually wanted to eat worms and dirt. But then when this came, I was still enthusiastic and blessed, but it just didn't live up to this hype that you had, that you kept expressing to me.
I just have to know the truth.
Even though we weren't eating the I am sharing, we decided to share our meals. We split everything 50-50. 50-50, love the way you split it. 100 racks, I'ma get it, babe. Babe. And jet set, yeah. Roll bars, I better. Baby, make that yummy, 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 yummy. We are sharing again. I wasn't even planning on sharing with you, but now we are sharing because we got a sharing appetizer and now we're just in a sharing. We are sharing now. For the rest of my life, I'm gonna be sharing.
The mushroom chicken sandwich actually was very good. It tasted like a fried eggplant or something. Eggplant parmesan, kind of. It gave that type of energy, but it was good.
Wait, are you enthusiastic?
I'm enthusiastic about how good this is.
But even the side salad was good. Like, I don't know what type of vinaigrette balsamic they drizzled it in, but my taste buds were thriving.
I tried the mushroom sandwich too, and I was like, yes, this is so good. Like, I was living. Looking back, I don't even know if it really tasted like chicken. It just tasted like its own element, which I liked.
Yeah.
It tasted like I was trying something that I've never tried before.
Low-key tastes like a McChicken. In a good way.
It wasn't like overwhelmingly mushroomy, even though there was a gigantic mushroom.
Oh yeah, because when you eat mushrooms, usually it's like so strong, but I feel like someone that doesn't even like mushrooms could munch.
Yeah.
And the salad was very good. You know, like sometimes when you eat spinach at the house, it's like, it has this one taste, but whenever you get spinach at these places, it's always so good. Like at a salad place.
Don't you have to like massage your greens to make them actually good? Which, who would ever actually do that?
With salad dressing?
Yeah, I remember seeing you have to actually massage your kale to make it taste good. Who has time for that?
I am so enthusiastic.
Then I dug into the pasta.
The bolognese.
Oh, the bolognese. That's what it was. I was literally just gonna say, I don't even know what it is.
Oh, it was bolognese, yeah, vegan.
It was good. This is when I get really confused because I was eating this pasta and I was like, I can taste Parmesan cheese. And I don't know how they do it, but it literally tastes like there's cheese in this pasta.
No, the cashew mozzarella?
Grumlata. What's grumlatata?
I don't know, I've never heard of it.
Let's see what it is. It's a green sauce made of chopped parsley, lemon, and garlic. I don't know what exactly made it so good, but all of the ingredients in the pasta combined made for a delicious vegan pasta that made my tummy happy.
I feel like I've had this exact pasta somewhere else, but it was so good.
I was inspecting it even, and I was like, what's this? And I didn't really know what it was. I think it was tempeh, I guess, but it was like...
I do have to say I liked the pasta more than the sandwich.
Then it's funny because I was the opposite. I like the sandwich more than the pasta.
When I actually inspected the giant mushroom, it kind of grossed me out for some reason. So I was like, what is this? It just like grossed me out. Like reminded me of like a dead squid or something. But it tasted really good, but the pasta was immaculate.
Whoa. That's why I like these vegan restaurants, because now if I'm being honest, I should just become vegan, because if I'm like this, it probably means that I should be vegan, but sometimes when I eat meat, it just grosses me out. Ugh. Like I look at the chicken and it's like, this is chicken? That's kind of gross. But with these restaurants, you don't even need to think that. Like I know you thought that, but like for my personality type, I wasn't even thinking anything. I just was like, yeah, from nature.
But me, I got grossed out because it was too like planty.
It did kind of give octopusy energy. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what it was, octopusy.
What are you gonna spend your $250 from the Anti-Woke News Network on?
I'm not sure. I have heard that I should be investing it in the market. But do you know anything about that?
I invested in Nike the other day, like $10. So it's at $9 now, but you know, I'll keep investing. Did you even look over the contract?
No, I just assumed you did.
I am eating.
Of course, we munched on everything, finished it up, and there was no crumbs.
We were filled with gratitude as our waitress handed us to the dessert menu.
Our waitress was very nice. She suggested some stuff.
We got her favorite thing, right?
Yeah, we did.
Can we get the I am opulent? Oh, I guess opulent doesn't only have to mean money. It can just mean like abundance, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be sharing the I am opulent. So I am also opulent.
This dessert radiated opulence because they really chose wisely, because you know when you always eat something, it's like, it's so rich, like chocolate. This actually was like that. It is synonym for rich is opulent. So they, you know, they were really like working their pen when they were at the menu.
Yeah.
And this,
They weren't copying.
not at all.
Opulence.
The aroma is opulent. And I have to say, it tasted so good. Once I become a billionaire, I'm hiring a vegan chef and becoming vegan. Because once you get the actual good chefs, there's no difference.
This cookie was so delicious. It tasted so much like cinnamon and just,
Then the ice cream.
good.
Why don't we always just eat vegan ice cream? It tastes exactly the same.
Well, me and Lucas were kind of talking about at this restaurant, not trying to be a negative Nancy, but this vegan food is so good. But then when you become vegan and you just have rice and beans for lunch, it gets boring.
Yeah, that's true.
This is basically what it comes down to, is that like when you make vegan food at home, it's not as good as this. I mean, you can make it as good as this, but it takes time, which like is very difficult. I do have time, but.
That's what I was saying. Once I become a billionaire, I'll just get a chef.
Understand.
Yeah.
Swipe, swipe, swipe. Opulence. 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 Opulence.
Our waitress knew what she was talking about. She was trying to please us, and I became pleased, and I also became opulent.
Wasn't the caramel made out of miso.
Yeah, I still don't really understand what that means.
Because I actually was under the impression that caramel wasn't even like a dairy product, but I guess they use butter in it in non-vegan versions. But like, you know what I mean? When I thought of caramel, I thought that's already vegan, but I was wrong. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's raining out. And I know a lot of time when it rains, you guys all want to go inside, take cover, go inside your car. Just enjoy the rain, guys. We're all part of the earth. I promise you, you're part of the earth. We're all the universe. We all come from the dirt and we end up in the dirt.
You and me, we are together. We are together. We are one. Let's unite and be in love. And that concludes this week of Anti-Woke Agenda News. That was a pretty good review, but as you can tell, you could see that Lucas and Jacob were getting brainwashed throughout the video. Even though they kind of liked the restaurant, it seemed like. We at Anti-Woke Agenda News can make our own opinion. And we all know what our opinion is. That restaurant is not good to visit. Bye. See you next week.